Hello, hello. Everything seems to be working fine. So, yeah, let's continue the with section 3, Post Underworld. Okay, we just defeated uh, the what you call it, the hmm, I forgot the name. Okay, yes, the iguanas. Yeah. So yeah, let's continue. I was surprised to see those things, but you two handled them like they were nothing. Thanks, Mash. Thanks, Priz. There is a reason you are the best Kohai I could ask for, Mash. A true president isn't afraid of anyone. Oh, no. The only reason I was able to go on the offensive like that is because Olga Marie was here, but thanks to you, Simp. Nice job, you two. You were right. I didn't have to step in at all. Though you might have been a little too overprotective, it's still a full-fledged master, you know. As long as he stays far enough away from the firing, he can protect himself and protects himself just fine and get a firm handle on how the battle's playing out. So maybe you could try trusting him a little more. Really? Full-fledged, huh? That's great. But I wasn't. But it wasn't Ved I was worried about just now. It was you and Mush. You used the energy stored in Mush's shield when you materialized, right, Habitat? And the energy can only be restored by the storm border, correct? So you should conserve it as much as possible. Even my sensors are operating at full capacity in all directions at all times, you know. Just because I'm the strongest doesn't mean I'm omnipotent. So I am counting on you to support Mush if she ever has to go off on her own. Got it, Habikat? I see. Okay, Olga Marie, you got it. If Mash ever is in trouble, that's when I'll step in. So you weren't worried about me after all. And here I thought you were worried about me too. Uh, don't be so sensitive. It was just a figure of speech. I might have been a tiny bit worried about you too, okay? Hmm. Anyway, that takes care of enormous iguanas. So what do we do now? Teppu, I mean, it's not like we are going to swim across, right? No, I can't swim at all. Last time I chopped down trees to make a raft, but that's clearly not going to work now. I'm afraid not. These falls are anything but even. More importantly, they are just too big. It would be trying. It would be like trying to cross the ocean. Ah, yes, you mentioned oceans back at the cornfield. Exactly how large is an ocean? Oh, it's huge. It's a massive world of water that goes on forever in all directions. The ocean is filled with hope, dreams, romance, and adventure. It's my true home. When we are done, I'll tell you all about it. Oh my, I can't wait. I do love how you see the world, Marine. Still, I'm afraid this isn't the time to admire the view. We still have to cross it, but we can't swim across or use a raft. What should we do, Master? If only I could summon a heroic spirit who could sail across. Let's choose to fly across. True, off the top of my head, I can think of Noah, Moses, Icarus, and Sinbad. Sinbad. Just give me a sec. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue. Okay, and hmm, okay. One of those heroic spirits would probably have a noble phantasm that could get us across this river. Unfortunately, that's not an option right now, though we still don't understand why that is so. Hmm, it wouldn't matter even if he could. None of those heroic spirits would be any help here. Don't let your eyes fool you. We need a mythological approach, which means we need a servant who's familiar with the underworld. Oh, oh, you are right, director. I should have known Caldia's. Hmm? Caldia's what? Uh, Caldia's dependent font of knowledge. Font? Excuse me, did you just say Caldia? I hope I didn't mishear you. If I didn't, that would be wonderful. But the other would all pick up on me if I did mishear you. And I really don't want that. Think I know who this is. Oh. Yep, it's Protea. So I'm just gonna swoosh you all now, okay? Don't worry, I won't hurt you. You don't have to be scared. It'll all be over in an instant. Something's big here. Silly. In this quest, up to two servants from your party can be set. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. The bikers in my area are pretty loud. Okay, so
急の仕事は任せて腕の見せ所ってやついいよ
1.6 million
これは
HP.
君に待つ
That's
夢の制裁
definitely way
ど
more
れほど
than
強い
I
別れでも
way more than expected.
顔上げてやらないキュッキュッキュッ僕の花嫁に地面ごともういい大きいとこ呼んでください
Okay, so at the end of turn, so there is no time limit for it. Hmm.
いい感じ了解
Okay.
そこインターセプターもっと大きく朝になっちゃったかオルテナンス全機能解放最大ダメージお任せください時短両時短装填済みですインターセプターターンマスター
Okay.
バーニア出撃しますターン状況終了
Okay, only 3
そして魔力
turns.
循環に移行します
If
ね
it was
マスター
even a bit longer, it would have been pretty difficult to beat her. Oh no, I did it again. I'm so sorry for scaring you. I thought you were the bad guys who brought down the storm border. But you are actually the master of Kalia, right? Do you know who I am? Of course, King Protea. Yay, I knew it was you. I'm so glad to see you again, King Protea, at your service. Wait, what? How are you just talking to her? Isn't she dangerous? Is she actually your ally or something? Wait, is it just anything goes with servants? I'm surprised too, but it's true, Protea isn't giving off any hostile readings. Plus, Master seems to already know her and she did introduce herself very properly. It's nice to meet you, Protea. Oh, I know. She must be one of the servants we summoned in the border. Remember how we were supposed to summon 3 more besides Nitocris? I bet Protea is one of them. Yes, that's right, Marine. I'm one of 4 servants who came to help Caldia. But well, I thought I could help Caldia out. But next thing I knew, I was here surrounded by a bunch of water and these really noisy bats. I was so anxious I couldn't move, but then you came by and I heard your voice. And well, here we are. I am glad I worked up the courage to stand up. I'm sorry again for surprising you, but at least it means we meet up. I hope I can be helpful, Master. Glad to have you with us, Protea. I see. Well, if you guys are okay with this, it's fine. That's fine. You there, what sort of heroic spirit are you? Because from what I recall, the alter ego class shouldn't exist in proper human history. Me? I'm comprised of several goddesses' essence and one of Mother's personalities. The goddess who compose me are a number of our, our, our capital mother goddesses. And then there is Arva, Arvata, Arvata, a divine beast, and there is something else mixed in with me. That's weird. What could this be? Arvata? That's one from Indian mythology. I do not know. Oh, the Arvata that was born from the ocean of milk. Yes, that's right. According to my myth, the god's decline had left the surface void of vitality, leaving behind a dead world. So to bring life back on the world, the gods joined with the Asura, their sworn enemies, and performed a ritual meant to revive and rebuild the world. That's that was the ocean of milk. It was a tremendous feat that brought back life to a dead world. The gods poured the ocean of milk all across the world, churned it, and created Armi, Arita, Armita, Arita, Armita, oh, Amrita, the nectar of immortality. Yep, I know of that. The same process also led to the birth of Ar, Arveta, Arveta, uh, an elegant white elephant who swam across the ocean of milk. Okay. Yep. A world devoid of vitality, creating life from death. Hmm. Does that mean that this event took place in the underworld? That's right, Protea has a trait that lets her cross both the sea of life and the sea of dead. Which means, hey, yeah, we can just have her carry us, and since she's so big, there is plenty of room for all of us. Hey, watch it, Marine. Even if you don't mean anything by it, you shouldn't call people big unless you know they're okay with it. Right, I'm sorry. As a punishment, I'll swim across on my own. No, it's okay. I'm glad to hear you say that. Although you want me to help you cross the river by being your boat. Um, is that what you want to with? Would you mind, Protea? Okay, you got it. I'm technically a kaiju, so I don't know how gentle I can be. But I never had such a big job before, so I'll do my best, very best I can. Cute. Protea has always been a very adorable servant, but it's nice to see some of her parts in the main story chapter. We saw a bit of her in the CCC, but apart from that, there hasn't been a story which included her, so yeah. Let's continue. Whoa, you're so fast, Protea. You can give, you can even give Captain a run for his money when he's in his merman form. Uh, uh, there is another drop 200 meters ahead. What's Protea gonna do? She just hopped right over it. It was nothing, man. Even the notori- Nautilus can't move like this. Okay. Marine is sitting atop Protea's head, pretending to steer her. Protea's having a lot of fun with it too. I guess they are having no trouble getting along since both of them are tied to the sea. Yep. It's great to see Protea enjoying herself. It is. She is such an elegant swimmer and still uh, so bold. Her joy is almost contagious. Yep. On a different note, I still can't believe she is truly able to carry all of us. To think King Protea can change her size at will. She was already an astounding size even before she grew large enough to fit all of us in her on her hand. But why are you floating up there by? But why are you floating up there by yourself, you Olgamari? There is plenty of room down here on King Protea's palm. Don't be ridiculous. Why would I willingly ride on a hand of some servant I don't know nothing about? As long as I don't need to carry anyone, I can hover just fine. All I need to do is lay gravitational field on her shoulder. I see, so you are essentially having her tow you. What a clever way to conserve your energy. You'd be great president and in an age of green energy. Hey, cut that crap out, would you? I can't tell if you are praising me or raising protests. That face is golden. Oh, I'm sorry, director. I'm just happy. I'm just so happy to be with you again that I keep running my mouth. Hmm, forget it. I can tell from the color you are emitting that you are saying this out of affection. We are almost at halfway point. Is everyone okay? Is anyone scared of feeling uncomfortable? I have been doing my best to keep nice and steady, but the current's pretty strong, so I haven't had this much fun in a long time. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I've really only ever been good at breaking things, so I'm so glad to be helpful for once. Thank you for trusting me, even though I'm so big. Say, Master of Caldia, once we finish crossing, could I jo- What? Huh? Protea? Protea? No way, something cut Protea's back open. Oh man, I gotta patch her up. But I don't have any medical skills. Sorry, I'm not nurse. Something's here. I can't see it, but there is definitely something. Come on, Protea. If you collapse now, everyone is going to drown. You gotta hang in there. What is happening? Hold on, everyone. I'll at least get you to the nearest shore. Come on, Protea. You too. Hurry. She was smiling. What a utter disgrace. She was meant to bar your way, not open it. Treachery. The reward for treachery is death. I bring death, so I had to kill her. She had to die in the underworld. Ha! 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 What? What is happening? Oh, I have seen this design. I don't know his name, but I have definitely seen this design. Yep. Welcome, apes. Welcome, underworld pilgrims. You are welcome here. What a delight it is to see new sacrificial blood in boring old McLan. McLan. Now remember my name and remember it well. I am the bringer of death. I am the king of underworld. I am Kamazot, the winged head hunter of the living. Oh, sure, he is Kamazot. Definitely have seen this name. I didn't know it was him. Nice. You heard Protea? Hmm? Protea. Oh, her. I see. So you are interested in her too? Fine, I can share unlike Teskalipoka. I'm generous. That tastes terrible. I knew it. Quality beats quantity any day. One mouthful is all you need. I've learned my lesson. Priest of Chaldea. Servant blood is truly awful. I should have kept my curiosity under control. Who knows about Chaldea? Kamazos. That's the name of the menacing bad god who lives in the Mayan underworld and drinks human blood. If that's your name, then you must be. That's right, I'm no friend to the dinos. I am a creature of myth, just like all of you. You there, priest boy. You are the same sort of creature as the insane crypter, right? If you plan on making a pilgrimage to the underworld, then you had better remember my name, just like he did. Are you talking about David Simvoid? That's right. You two are enemies. You compete with each other, interfere with each other, polish each other's soul, and in the end, tragically, only one of you will survive. Ah, I can't wait. I really can't wait. I know, usually I'd just cut off your head and taste your blood here and now. But I am so loving the anger on your face. Oh yes, it's wonderful. I love it. I want more. So much more. This is how an ape who dared to anger me, who dared, who dared to be angry with me, should die. Come forth, black joke. Zochi local. Answer my cursed command spell. I'll let the Guardian deal with you. Now, will you kill or maybe be killed? Make your choice, Guardian. That's the trick to surviving in the clan. Those were my command spells. Were those my command spells? Yep. The one calling himself Kamazot has vanished, and now I'm picking up different but very powerful magical energy signal. It's about 40 meters below us and it's coming up to the cliffs right now. Be careful, everyone. Hey, I didn't think Kamazot appeared this early in the story. Whoa, that's a crazy cinematic. No way. Is that? It is her. Her spirit origin is different, but it's still King Protea. Oh man, what do we do? Look at Protea, she's out of blood. There is gotta be mind control or something at work here. I don't wanna fight her. I know, but we have no choice. As big as she is, she'll just catch us if we try to run. Whatever we want to beat, whatever we want to beat her or escape, uh, we are going to have to really wallop her. Wait, Mush, use the black barrel without the dead counter. That should at least be enough to stun her. And whatever you do, focus on getting out of here alive. Master, please prepare for combat. I'm going to neutralize the giant enemy servant. Okay. Hmm. So, yeah. I remember this battle being a bit difficult or a bit gimmicky on the JP server, but let's see how it fares. Defeat if Habitrot goes down. Use my noble phantasm. Okay. Surely.
これは君に待つ夢の生産。どれほど辛い別れでも響くものどうも顔を上げて多すぎてもキラッキラにしてあげる。
If that doesn't work, we'll do it again. Okay, so we just have to spam her NP.
動かないで動かないで多すぎても
Okay, HP loss.
すぐすぐ弱いくせに逃げ惑え逃げ回れ
Is it in? Nope. Only two left. So, yeah.
言うことがあるでしょ。いい感じ。前にその辺だ。
Okay.
スライドやめて逃げて
I don't have her NP. Hmm.
ちゃんとしよう。いい感じ。
Okay.
そこはそれやめて逃げて
Good. Now I can use.
飛び立つ前にシングルセットよっこいしょっといいとも
Hopefully this works, or else she will not have any pets left after this.
でも負けない場面なんだべさいざ壁トラック多すぎてもでははっ
Good. Okay. No way. 2 hits with Black Barrel and she's still coming. She's even stronger than the President. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Damn it, why am I so weak? Let's just run. She won't be able to see us once we are under the cover of the jungle. If we are unlucky, she might end up stepping on us, but it's better than staying here until she definitely crushes us. Good point. Just learn. Let's run for it. Oh man, she's pounding the ground like crazy. We are not gonna make it. Stay calm, Marin. Remember, Kamazots called her Zochi Lo and I'll just look it up. That word appeared multiple times, so Chi Lo okay. 50 seconds. So chill. Okay. So chill. Okay, so remember, Kamazot called her social. If she truly is guardian of the underworld, then she'll need to stay in the river and won't be able to follow us into the jungle. All we need to do is little luck. All we need is a little luck, and we'll get to safety. Then we are all set. I've got galactically good luck. Even when your chances are 99 to 1 against drawing the short straw. I'll draw it even every time. Isn't that the opposite of? Huh? Who turned off the light? No! Director Olga Marie! Why did you have to say it like that? Okay. Let's talk strategy. That's our president for you. No worse for wear. Seeing you go from flat as a pancake to back to normal is kind of. I noticed you waited to come back for me until I was safe. Did you enjoy seeing me flattened like that? Now, we may have come awfully close to being wiped out, but the important thing is that we are all safe and sound. Sure, but now we have an even bigger problem. Is there nothing we can do for Protea? She couldn't hear us at all. Even the river looked so red. That was because Protea was still bleeding from the wound on her back. I tried, but I couldn't help her so close her or close her wound. She didn't even cry out in pain. I don't know much about mythological beings, but She just may not have any pain receptors. About that, I hope it doesn't mean she couldn't cry out regardless of how much she was bleeding. We have got to capture Kamazot and make him turn her back. I would if I could. The the creep is at least 50 kilometers from here already. Already though. Slippery little bad bastard. Well, this is quite the conundrum. Protea got us halfway across the river and now she herself blocks our progress. If we don't eliminate her, never be able to make our way through the first layer of the underworld. You mean kill her? That would be one option, but as we just saw for ourselves, that would be exceedingly difficult. We aren't strong enough to neutralize her. We either need to sneak past her or I'm sorry, just give me a sec, would you? Or we simply wait for nature to run its course. You said she was still bleeding, yes? Then it's only a matter of time until she dies. We could simply wait here until that happens. No way, that's just too. Tepu, you big jerk. Why would you say something so cruel? We can't just leave Protea like that. We have got to help her somehow. Marine, please, you're hurting me. Guys, listen to. Wait, I can hear footsteps. Someone is coming this way. Who's there? Oh, Kotomine Kirei. Ohayo Shokin Minasan. Good morning, everyone. Are you having some problem a passing priest may be able to assist you with? Rasputin. What is his role in the story? I do not know. But he is pretty close to Olga Marie, so hopefully he doesn't do something to remind her back of the previous encounter of her. Hopefully she doesn't regain her memory pretty soon. This soul, I mean. Okay. Gregory Rasputin, thank you for serving me the trouble to introducing myself to your new compatriots with. You are more than welcome to call me either Rasputin or Father Kotomine. I must confess, I'm surprised to run into you while I was seeking another. Perhaps the hand of the Lord is at its work again. Oh, you needn't explain what's happening here. I believe I understand your situation. You're trying to make it through this first layer of the underworld to reach the storm border. But the guardian of this underworld has forced you to retreat, yes? Yeah, you have got it. Now, what are you doing here? Right, you are an enemy of Kaldia. I can't think of any reason for you to be here except to stop us from cutting down the tree of emptiness. Oh, this is truly unfortunate. There has I am afraid I am afraid being a misunderstanding. The other disciples may have left a poor impression on you, but I assure you that as I am the man of cloth, I have no interest in a fight. Right, yeah, surely. As I mentioned a moment ago, I am here looking for someone, that's all. So as long as I find her, I have no quarrel with you. Happily, I've I've just completed that particular objective. Hmm? So this is where you have been, young miss. I'm here to take you home. I was quite worried when I saw you fall, but I'm relieved to see got not, not you got you not got a scratch on you. You have not got a scratch on you. Now let us return to the great majestic house, to your Earth Unification headquarters. You have a great deal of work and studying left to do, and no shortage of good food waiting for you. Huh? What are you talking about? Who the hell are you? While nothing's new. Well, while nothing's new, I see your sense of humor is as cutting edge as ever. It's me, Rasputin, your faithful butler. Surely you haven't forgotten me. Forgive me. I was so moved by your magnanimity that I couldn't help but laugh. You have forgotten my name then. Not to worry, you may simply refer to me as father if you like. What matters is that I am your butler. I am both your loyal manservant and your ally. You do understand that, yes? Yeah, sure. I don't remember anything about you, but I can tell you are not lying. You can't get much darker than this shade of blue. Hell, it's so dark it's almost black. So I guess you really are my manservant. Are you sure about this? This guy is the most obvious. This guy is the most obvious suspicious priest I've ever seen. Did you forget? You have amnesia. You need to be way, way more cautious so you don't get taken advantage of. Nobody's taking advantage of me. Besides, that would be much stranger if someone as noble as I am didn't have a butler. Exactly, young miss. You may have lost your memories, but you clearly haven't lost your spirit. Ha 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 ha. I can practically hear him screaming in his laugh. In that laugh. What do you want, Rasputin? Olga Murray is so smart that he just won her over in an instant. What are you up to, Father Kotovine? A young mind should not be so suspicious. Dialogue is the best way to solve great many things. I am, in a sense, facing a situation every bit as unexpected as you are. Here, I am trying to find my mission mistress, only to find her associating with some unusual new friends. For my part, I would prefer she cut ties with you immediately and remember who she truly is. But, huh? Are you trying to make me into a figurehead instead of a real president? I told Ved and Masha I'd help them and the rest of the Kaldias, so that's just what I'm going to do. At the very least, I'm not leaving their side until they reach the storm border. Olga Marie, thank you very much. Thank you so much. I see, then I must respect my mistress's wishes. As long as the young miss insists on helping Kaldia, I'll do the same. That said, I'm afraid I can be of no help in combat. I am simply an ordinary powerless priest, as you can see. Yeah, sure. Oh, come on, that's such a blatant. It's not, it's no lie. I'm an ordinary butler. I believe that suits you better too, no? I think he's right. Senpai, if Olga Marie learns that he is disciple of foreign god, she'll then return. She'd then learn who and what the foreign god actually is too. There is no telling how she might react if she learns the truth. So if we are going to keep this up, I think we have no choice but to bring him with us and go along with his butler act. I'm so glad you understand. Do not worry, I promise I will make no effort in influence the young Mrs. Direction decisions. I'm not starved for entertainment. That I would dash the young Mrs. beautiful dream of friends that beautiful dream of friendship now that it's blossomed here in the subterranean world. Okay, I believe you, but let me ask you one thing. Do you know how she ended up like this? A good question. So far as I know, young Miss is the strongest being on this planet by a wide margin. I cannot imagine what could have caused her to lose her memory. On the subject of things, I cannot possibly imagine. I'd like to ask you something as well. Tell me about Limbo's first moment, final moment. I cannot say I cared for him, but he was technically a colleague. Limbo's final moment. Senpai, as wicked and miserable as the man himself, two words, just desserts. Just desserts? Uh, as wicked as miserable. Alright, let's forget I asked. More precisely, I think we need to discuss strategy. You need to do something about the underworld guardian, the servant who became show. What was that? Shochal? Social? Yes. I'm afraid I don't have much experience, uh, much expertise to share, but I do have some words of wisdom to offer on the subject of exorcism. Okay, so what is he planning? Exorcism. Did you just say exorcism? I did. That servant has been possessed by an evil spirit. Said spirit clearly dwells in the mask. In that mask. In Mexico, ca- they call it a cala calavera, calavera or a skull. I could sense a powerful divine spirit's power inside it. If you can remove that mask, the servant should return to her senses. Whether she'll be able to return to her old self, however, is another question. Huh? What do you mean? You're saying those who became guardians of the underworld can never leave the underworld again? That while the living can try to escape the underworld and the dead can try to descend through it as part of their trials. Its guardians are simply not permitted to leave their post unattended. Did the god of proper human history decide that rule? Indeed, you really are quite intelligent, aren't you? Teppu? I believe it was indeed decided by deities. However, this also gave us opportunity. This boundary of the underworld was overwritten by proper human history's myths. That means it is both inside this lost belt while not being part of it. Mash, I believe this little machine can measure a location's foundation of humanity value. Can it not? Yes, it can. Huh? It looks like this location's value is fluctuating. What does this mean? It means this location is subjected to both the chronicle chronicle theoretical phenomenon and pruning theoretical phenomenon. Put another way, the past, present, and future all mingled in this one spot, each equally valid. In this place, you can summon as many heroic spirits with dice to Cardia as your magical energy permits. What's more, you can even temporarily draw on connections on things that may have happened or that may have been foreseeable, feasible. For example, a heroic spirit with a never met could still be summoned as long as we did meet them at some point. That being said, there is still only so many servants you can summon as a lone mage. Conversely, with access to Stormborder's power source, you could summon servants by the hundred, like what you plan to do in Tunguska. You know about that too? Not for sure not until you confirmed it just now. Something of a learning Something of a leading question. Of course, I had my suspicions that you would resort to such plan in the end. You are so wonderful, forthcoming Mash. Mash Kadok could learn great deal from you. That's the new that's a new expression. At any rate, I trust I have made my point. You can summon nearly anyone you like here. You need only consider which servants would be the most helpful against the so Shokhal Shoshal Shochal. Then summon them. Unfortunately, connections didn't really matter right now. Well, the thing is, Father Ved has unable Ved has been unable to summon heroic spirits ever since he arrived in Maklan, which unfortunately means your plan isn't viable. So it would seem, given Kamazot was using the command spells you lost. Where did you where did you relinquish them? With well, it was in a foggy, dreamlike state. Some glasses, blonde haired dude stole it from me in exchange for my life or something like that. I can't remember it very well. It was the strangest place. I see. A world created in fog and a deal you made to come back. Alright, I understand. You offer your command spell in exchange for narrow escape of death, and now Kamazot has those very same command spells. No wonder he was able to transform Kring Protea into an altar. You must have made contact with her in one timeline or another. And so your command spells could order her to become a guardian of the underworld. Then that's why Protea transformed like that, because she believed that was one of Master's command spell. Most likely, otherwise she would never have offered up her soul, her spirit core so easily. But that's not what's important. What's important, Ved, is that you gave up your command spells to come back to life. However, this is the underworld, not the world of living. In which case, I suspect, I see, as long as he is in underworld, the contract he made in exchange for command spells to come back to life doesn't apply. Because the contract is effectively voided at any time he isn't alive. Is that what you're saying? I didn't even think about that. We are effectively an underworld, so we are technically dead. Hmm. The dude definitely got one on us. Okay. Your in, your intellect continues to impress me, Tippu. I hope you'll join me for some Russian tea later. Hey, yeah, you haven't tried to summon since we came to this first underworld. You just assume we wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Why don't you give it a shot now, Ved? Okay. That's enough. Now that we know you indeed can summon servants, you just have to come up with a plan of action. You can only summon so many on your own, so you will need to choose carefully. As long as you can avoid any error, egregious errors, you should have no trouble defeating the Shochal. Hmm, I ex- I expect you would be happy to have such a clear path to success. Why do you look so sad? I appreciate this, but it's not going to help us free Protea. I mean, a good news, but this is good news, but it doesn't help Protea. Okay, yep. The- I'm liking more and more of Murray. Director, I know. My suggestion was merely for defeating the social, not killing Protea. I mean, I may be so called Mad Monk Rasputin, but I am also the temptation of immortality and a priest with a talent for dealing with wicked thoughts. As long as you are able to hold the social show, need that again. Okay. this. Show chill. Okay, show chill. Okay. Okay. I'll be able to remove the tumor bonded to her spirit origin through that mask. I am a priest, you know. I may not be useful in combat, but I have plenty of experience treating wounds. Then we really can save Protea. This is great. You are such a capable butler. Of course he is. I never had a butler who was anything less than truly excellent. You don't even remember him, Madam President. But that's okay. I still love you. I'm so glad you're here. Alright, it's time you choose your servants. Remember, your opponent is a high servant combined with a giant social, 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 show, Shochiel, Shochiel, okay, Shochiel, spirit origin. You'll be facing a titanic river guardian with potent defenses and a constant drain of your stamina. Current courtesy of that mask of death. Master Wade, this battle will hinge on both what you know now and the choice you make very soon. Okay, so let's see. I don't know how long part 1 is, but let's see. Master, the skull mask removal team is in position. I'll make sure Father Kotemine gets high enough to reach Protea's mask. I'll keep her pinned down, no thrashing around, no retreating to the river, nothing. The moment she makes a move, a servant can't keep up with. I'll be there to slap her down. We'll cheer you from way over here. Good luck, everyone. Thanks. The show Chial is drawing near. Let's see how will you handle the first underworld trial. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Okay. Alter ego. So, yep, pretender it is. Does anyone have the what's her called? Hephaestion. Looks like no one has her, but or I can just use. Where is she? The yep, Kama. Kama would also work, and I'll just use her with the P. Sure, in each turn, and I don't have any other pretenders. I have Ellie, but she is not that strong, so yeah. I'll just give him crit strength. So who else? Sure, Super Orion, go for it. And just on the back line, Mush without CE, and does anyone have her? without the with an useful CE. Sure, this works. Okay, so that mystic code is also fine. Let's go. You Olgama is lightning, giant beast agitation. It's this mechanic. It could have been much worse, but okay. Sure. Sure. So, whoops, that's fine. This should break her. Yep. Okay. Infinite regression. Regeneration. Giant piece agitation. Okay. Sure. 98,000. The sound effect is pretty loud, so I'll just lower it a bit. And let's see. 60, 70, 100. So close. And that's the worst. I'll save Super Orion and Mushroom. Okay. This should get him to his NP. Agitation. Okay. We finally got Karma. Okay. So I just want to lower the sound effect a bit. BGM is fine. Volume. Yeah. This should be fine. It was pretty loud. The sound effects were. Okay. So. Yeah, sure. User guts because it's infinite. Sure. Let's go full Unga Bunga.
我が宿命月女神に恋願う肉体に合力を精神に冷徹をアルテミスアグヌス潰れろ
Okay.
逃げられると
46.
思うなよ。
Red Sea of Milk. Okay, 20k regenerative.
愛の炎を 時短装填済みです。はあ、喜んでくれますか。堪能してください。いくらでもどうぞ。
Okay.
天下無双の力、狙いを定めてっと。
いいですよ。
This should be it, I think.
そらそらそら。
The defensive is too high. Yep.
いくらでもどうぞ。
Okay.
弱いくせにいくらでもどうぞ。いくらでもどうぞ。はあ、潰れろ。
Yeah.
苦情は女神によろしく。
And they're both going to survive.
シュースバンカーボルトリロード。
Ignore defense was there. Okay, I missed that. I completely forgot she had that.
喜
Okay.
んでくれますか。どうにかなっちゃえ。
Let's see
無偏在
how
を
much is left.
私の愛は
That would be pretty close. Yep.
消えなさい。
7,
消えなさい。
18k.
もう少しやめて。逃げて。
Okay, that's the stun. Oberon. I can just do this probably. He'll use it on himself for stun.
はいよっと。
If nothing happens.
潰れろ。
Okay, good. GG's.
この痛みはいくらでもどうぞ。
よっしゃ、勝った勝った。さて、獣がいたならさばいて食おうぜ。
I thought this was a difficult fight in JP, but it doesn't seem like much on here. Protea has been pinned in place. Shiva says okay. Protea has been pinned in place. Shiva says she'll begin using her self-replicating to regenerate her wounds in 10 seconds. I'll launch you up to the mask now, Father Kotomili. Thank you. Do try to give me a soft landing if you can. Okay. I need no scalpel, no anesthesia. A spirit medium's method consists of simply reaching in and putting out the infected area directly. Pain, suffering, agony, in the name of the evil dragon. Representing death, I bear witness the incineration to the incessant rot, the taint of death, the malaria of evil calls on people from all walks of life. As muck spills forth without end, I shall be the one to scoop it up. Plomelius, Nas, Gospoid. Lord, have pity on this poor soul. Okay. Ah. Hmm. Okay, so last section, phase 2 fight. We did it. We got the mask offer. The plan worked. Look out, Marsh. Isn't over yet. The mask is starting to move on its own. Hope you are ready to fight. Ready for more fighting with. Now that it's just a mask, I won't have to hold anything back. I don't have the first thing. I don't know the first thing about these underworld guardians, but I came to Earth to rule it. So you'd better give me all the support you can. Okay. Hmm. Up to 5 servants. Okay, mushrooms always there. Should I just do the exact same thing? I'll give. I'll see. And then.
やれやれだ。しょうがねえ。押しつぶしてやるとするか。
この星を滑るものである。演説の時来たわね。あなたちゃんと指導して身の程を知れ。ではでは絶対に逃がさない。この
相手。
Okay, so
はいよ。
時短装填中
should
です。
潰れろ。ほらよ。
差し込む。この
okay.
天下無双の誓いを定め、祝福なんて呪いみたいなもんだぞ。
オルテナンス全機能解放。
Protector.
はいよ。
I don't know if she dies
そらそらそら。
in the
逃げられ
battlefield
る
and
と思うなよ。
because there was some battle like that before, so I don't want to risk that. blissful notice of death. Nice. NPC. Nice. Okay. Hmm.
はいよっと
あの辺りね。前に
Okay.
1、2の3。
じゃあ有効レンジ入りました。
Hmm.
演説中断。これだから野蛮な原生動物どもは。
相手
Okay.
はあ、
相手
Good. Good. Nice.
完全敗北。
Okay, then.
はい、
Okay.
NSF サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。
3 turns. That should.
完全敗北。
狙いを定め天下無双の力見せてやらはいよっと
That should kill her.
我が宿命月女神に恋願う肉体に合力を精神に冷徹をアルテミスアグネス潰れろ
Yep. Did.
我が矢の届かぬ者はいない
Hmm.
よっしゃ勝
Okay.
利さあヒロインに会いに行こうぜ
Evil bones. Oh, we got one of the command spells. Was that a command spell? Did one of my command spells just regenerate? So it would seem, though not in the truest sense. You have neither regained your qualifications as a summoner nor has the command spell regenerated its abilities. At most you should now be able to summon a servant or two in Maklan outside the boundary of the underworld. How dare you? How dare you? This is unforgivable. No, not unforgivable, unbelievable. How could a giant like me fall to a human? And an arrogant human who think who thinks of himself as a summoner, no less, has stepped out of myths of god and giants. This is unforgivable disgrace. Are you okay, Protea? Huh? Her eye color changed. Well, whatever the case, facts are fact, and the fact is I've been saved. Fine then, I hate to give up this alterization, but I will. Do with do with me what you like. But I won't forget this humiliation, Master. The next time we meet, I'm going to make you pay. And we never met again in the singularity, I think. Did I just say something? I'm sorry, I don't remember what happened. I mean, I was conscious up to the point you were nice enough to remove my mask for me, but was I acting strange afterwards? Like loading it over you or acting tough or general being bad? Not at all. It's good to see you again, Protea. Nope, it's all good. Welcome back. Thank goodness, and thank you, Master. Wearing that mask was really painful and I couldn't even see or say anything. I thought I would stay trapped in that kaiju form, that I'd be killed, but you never gave up on me. I'm so happy right now. Adorable. Nice. So is the section done? Yep, from the looks like it. Nice. Then what else is there? So we are moving to the next section. Okay, the red mist has been cleared. Golden sea of trees. Okay. At Golden City. Section 4. Only 4 nodes are there. I think I'll stop here. Next time we'll continue with the section 4. I need to give my throat a rest, so yeah. Thank you all for watching and see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow at the same time, the first stream that happened today. So yeah, see you then. Bye.